What's up, jabronis? I'm actually filming this after I just filled everything. I just feel like I didn't drink enough in the video, so I want to, add a little to it and just say how much I think Greg really does suck, and really emphasize on that point. It's really all I have to say about it. But yeah, this week it was a ragtag video. I just threw it together literally in like an hour. Um, but I believe for the rest of the videos, I think Dan's got next week, and we have playoff time. I don't know how we're deciding playoff videos, but I think the champion should definitely make a video, and the week between Dan and the champion is up for grabs. So we'll figure that one out. Cody, it should be you. I get into that later in the video. It should be you. But yeah, cheers. I'm about to get on Call of Duty. Um, Stick my long, skinny white dick into someone's ass and fuck it. It's gonna be exciting. Cheers. Yeah, Chase. Fuck you gonna do about it, bitch? Welcome to this week's fantasy football recap for your mother. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be doing this week's and last week's because I'm not sure who it was. Someone forgot to do the video. I'm going to blame Billy, and I'm just going to take it on myself because that's the right thing to do. So before we get into this, drinking must be involved. If you're going to do the video, you got to get fucked up, and if not, I don't want to watch it. I'm assuming the same for you all. So start out, nothing fancy. Just got some Bud Light, good old 16-ounce Bud Light. Take this to the face, and we'll kind of go from there. Who? Liam? Liam, I can't play COS right now. I've got the video. Damn, I wish I could, though. Cheers to that. Ah. All right. So, let's see what we got here to start with. Let's go to week 12. And let's go to the game center. All right. So we'll start out with my game, which this is not it. Start with my game versus Liam. This was a big matchup. I'm really, really happy I won. Sorry, I'm trying to burp and I can't. Yeah, great matchup. Happy I won. Didn't really come down to the wire too much. I kind of put it right in Liam's ass there. I think this is my second week in a row being high score. Once again, my team just kind of went off. I got the usuals in there doing their things. Yeah, good week. Liam, your team kind of shit the bed, which it did for a few weeks there in a row. So that sucks. Granted, you didn't have Gurley. I didn't have my godly combo. It was an even matchup. Glad I got the win, though. Sealed me up in that playoff spot. Next, we got Cody versus Nolan. Cody, man, your team's so bad. I just don't know what else to say. I feel bad that you wasted your $100. I mean, it's $100 to have some fun with your boys, so it's not going to waste, but it is. It's gonna go right towards my rent, and I'm pretty excited about that. Um, yeah, Zeke's been showing out quite a bit. He's not, he not enough to pull your team through. Aaron Rodgers, man, this year, I just don't think he was the guy to take it when you took him. I mean, he's the ninth ranked quarterback, but you probably could have got someone better in like the 10th round, to be quite honest. Um, Even off the waivers. But needless to say, he's a good player, just not doing what he usually does, so that sucks. Why does Boswell have a star right asterisk? What's that mean? Oh, right. If only that would have been the deciding factor. That would have been funny. Yeah, Cody, your team sucks. Nolan, you're putting together a little win streak there for a bit. Then it got butt fucked and rammed in the mouth down the throat, put an end to. So that sucks. Your playoff hopes are now smashed. But needless to say, this is a good week. You put up some good points. Um, Ever since I got Thielen, I feel like this motherfucker Diggs has been stealing his thunder, kind of pissing me off. Still wish I would have got Lamar Miller from you, but whatever. I'm gonna deal with it. Still win this year, so it ain't no thing but a fucking jelly bean. Um, it's just a damn shame that you have a good player on your team that's gonna be wasted in the toilet bowl. So that's that. Next, we have Nolan top, Liam bottom, Billy Biddy middle versus Patrick. Um, Billy kind of smashed you, Patrick. Not too bad. I mean, you put up some good points, but Billy was just doing the right thing and came out on top, which is really lucky for him because he needed that to get into the playoffs. Um, you know, onto the playoffs. As a locked-in contender, I must say I'm a little shaken up the whole fact that Billy might make it in, considering he's had one, maybe two free wins this year. Billy, I know you're disagreeing with me right now, but it's true. But hey, I'd rather you be in out of respect than Greg be in because his team is a disgrace to the league. Um, so if you beat him out, I won't be too upset, but just know there's going to be a little asterisk next to your name if you make it. Having said that, let's check this game out. Drew Brees is doing Drew Brees' things. Fat cock Fournette. McCaffrey, stop what you're doing right now. My God. Liam, remember that time you told Billy he wasn't going to score more points than he did that week? I can't remember what it was. It was like 20 points, and you said he's not going to score more than that. He did. This preppy little white boy faggot scored more points than that multiple times. So yeah, you were wrong, Liam. Billy was right. You're going to hear about that for the next couple months to years. That sucks. Damn, Billy, besides your top four players up here, though, your team shat the bed when your defense went off. Patrick, ooh, I mean, not that a defense would have gotten you enough points to win anyway, but it doesn't help. And neither does that. Could you have won? No, you couldn't have won. Good job, Billy. It's gonna be an interesting game between you and Drew this week. I'm excited to stay tuned. Should be good. I got myself a little Jim Beam poured here. Yeah, I like my bourbon. I went against the Jaeger last night. Oh yeah, that was nice. Jaeger means Red Bull, and there's too much sugar for one night. and stay up till 2, wake up at 5, work all day, and it's just, I don't think it's a good thing when the students at my school can smell the Jaeger in my breath. I've got to get away from that because I have gotten called out a few times, and it's kind of embarrassing, I must say. Some 14-year-old kid asks you why you smell like booze on a Tuesday. Oh gosh, you're like, hey, back off. Mind your own fucking business, cockhole. I wish I could say that, but I don't. Anyway, cheers. Cheers to Khalil Mack and the Bears defense and Christian McCaffrey and Billy taking it in the ass. Yeah, so moral of this game, Billy sucks. Let's go on. I don't even want to talk about this game. Granted, Greg, you scored more than 100 points. Holy fuck. That's impressive. But still, so mad you keep winning. Let's see how you're winning. What players are randomly going off? Oh, Amari Cooper. There you go. That was definitely his best game of the year. Yeah. Yeah. Greg, if you make the playoffs, I don't know what words. Who do you think you are? Why do you choose to be the way that you are? I don't think I said that right, but it doesn't matter, Greg. You're pissing me off with all this. Your team sucks. You're garbage. Dan, actually, let's take that back. Dan, you're garbage because I'm pretty sure 2 of your 4 wins are versus me, which really pisses me off. Let me go back and fact check that. No, I play you this week. That can't be right. Oh yeah, like all my losses this year. I'm not going to go back and look now. All my losses this year though are bullshit. I've lost to fucking Greg, who is a bottom 4 team. Whatever the standings say, you're a bottom 4 team. I lost to you. I lost to David. I think I did lose to Dan once. And yeah, it just kind of pisses me off. I'm done losing to you Garbo teams. Yeah. Danny, fuck you. I play you again this week though, and I'm ready for redemption. So there's that. Can't wait. Anyway, though, Greg, you don't deserve this win. You don't deserve any of the wins you've gotten ever in eternity of fantasy football. This computer fucking sucks. Stupid Mac. Yeah, Greg Olsen, he was good for what? The 3 weeks he came back? You had to have known he was going to get hurt or something again. The man's old. He's made now out of cardboard. He should retire. Great player, Hall of Famer probably, but get the fuck out. You're just pissing everyone off. Which is fitting, Greg and Greg. What I said goes for both of you. Just get the fuck out. It's that easy, Everyone's lives will be better. I'm just kidding, Greg. I'm just kidding. We all love you. We all give you shit. At least, there's not a Greg sucks chant. I don't know who could be so unfortunate in life to have a chant after them saying they suck. I'd imagine it's really not fun and mean, bullying, hurtful. I'm sure whoever it's about, they probably want to kill themselves every time they start the chant. I don't know. I can't speak for this person whose name's involved in a chant that says they suck, but God bless their soul. I hope they get through it. Fuck you guys. And on to the last game of week 12 is Drew and David. David! Um, Drew, you got the obvious win here. David, I'm sorry, your fantasy game or your fantasy playoff hopes have been done for about 6 weeks, I'd say. But I give you total respect for continuing to try. Um, we will get into this for the next week that I go through, but you could have just shat the bed. Instead, you put an effort in, and you did beat me, and it pisses me off. Anyway, on to this week. Drew beat you, which is awesome. Drewby Dooby Doo, where are you? You went off this week. Good for you. Proud of you. But I must say, going forward, your team's fucked. The trade between you and I, which for the rest of the league, if you don't know what the trade was, he gave me Adam Thielen and Saquon Barkley. I gave him Emmanuel Sanders, Melvin Gordon, and Nick Chubb. Melvin Gordon and Emmanuel Sanders are currently hurt. One of them being out for the year, other one who knows if they'll return during our playoff race. So that is dandy. Yes, win for me. Alrighty, but yeah, good job this week. They both did pretty well for you. So I'm happy I helped you get that win, David. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but hey, I'm happy. I'm happy you're still in there. You're still putting up a fight. Shows heart, David. It shows heart, David. But yeah, so that's this week's. Sorry, I'm kind of just rushing through these. I'm just BSing a video together real quick. But let me look over week 13, and I will be right back. Alrighty. We got week 13 up in the fucking house. Man. I'm happy it's playoff time, just about, but I must say it's quite depressing that fantasy is almost over. Man, I mean, without fantasy, NFL is a great time of the year. NFL season's a great time of the year. Fantasy just takes it to a whole new level, especially with our Dynamite League. It's really, really a good time. So I must say it's been a pleasure playing with you all this year, even though it's not done. Really is fun every year, always something to look forward to. Just a really good time. So thank you, everybody, for that. Anyway, off of that, let's get into week 13. We'll talk about some playoff situations and see what's going on here. Week 13, we got the underdog coming through for the win against Drewby Dooby Doo. Close game. Oh my gosh, Antonio Brown fucked you. Was that Monday night he did that? I think it was. Either that or Sunday night. Yep. Good job, Dan. Proud of you. Drew, I've been trying to get Patrick Mahomes from you for so long, and I know I've sent you trades that you probably wanted to accept, but in the back of your head, the team will probably kick you out if you give me Pete Mahomes. But it's bullshit, because I've given you some fair trades, so think about it. It'd be beneficial for both of us. You're missing some players. I could use some improvement. Yeah, let's think about it. But good job, David. You definitely made things interesting with this win, considering the matchup we have this week with Drew and Billy. So good shit. I'm excited to see that. On to the next one. Cooper, Greg's vagina versus Nolan top, Billy middle, Liam bottom. Greg got Greg. 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 Greg, you got Greg, and it's hilarious because we've been waiting, 13 weeks for this to happen. It has been so frustrating. It's not even funny. But I'm very happy. Billy, I could call this your third free win, but I'm not going to because we all wanted it to happen. But yeah, it's needless to say, it's funny. Let's see what players just did bad this week. Billy, you're so lucky you've got McCaffrey. Wow. And Greg, you're just so lucky that you've gotten any wins this year because wow, your team is bad. Holy shit. Have you seen your team, Greg? Like, I've heard of people masturbating to their lineup, me being one of those people. But what do you do when your lineup's this bad? I mean, you don't masturbate to it. Do you, like, while you're tying your noose, do you just look at it and think about ways you could fix your life? I don't know. It's confusing. Needless to say, fuck you. You finally lost. Man. Um, Greg Olsen is the funniest thing to me. I know. I know he's a really good player. Like, I get it. And let's see, how did he do when he came back? He had you 2 good weeks, but yeah. I think I stated this before. He's made out of cardboard now. Yeah. So up until then, though, he's been very resilient against the injury, towards the injury. Nolan, what's the correct vocab there? I don't know. But yeah, so I can see why you went for him, but wasn't too smart. Who's your backup tight end? Right, you've got Jared Cook. You're the guy. Okay, right. He's actually oh, fuck. He's actually done pretty fucking good this year. I should probably shut my mouth. But still, no, he's bad. He's bad. You're bad. That's just the way it is. Anyway, on to the next one. We've got Liam versus Cody. Woo! Cody, how are you feeling? I mean, this was a pretty good ass whooping. 2 weeks ago, I beat you by more than 100. And all in all, the whole season hasn't been too bright for you. I just hope that there's no hard feelings between anyone and you after this year, because with beatings like this, tempers can flare. People can get upset. Man cards can be revoked. You're on the verge. You are on the verge of having your man card revoked. The only thing that can save your man card, Cody, we need a video out of you. I don't care if you record it on your phone, if you record it with a fucking old school camcorder and send it to us all on VHS. I don't care. We want to see a video. The video means that you are in the league. You are the league. You live the league. So get it in. Now. Anyway, Cody, your team sucks. Liam's is pretty good. Todd Gurley going off as per usual. C. Wentz. At least he didn't get less than a point. Good job, Liam. Connor doing things. Yeah, your whole team did pretty fucking well, Liam. Except the last three, but who gives a fuck? Cody, man, it's really your team. All we have to talk about is the fact that you have Zeke and the fact that you've got Rodgers, who isn't playing well. That's really all your team's got. Not much to talk about, but I'm just happy to see that you're filling your lineup now. That's pretty cool. Because I don't know if I've talked about this or not, but Billy got a free win because of a situation in where he played a team that had like 5 starters. It's wild. Still surprised that he pulled off the win, but he did. So good for you, Billy. But in all seriousness, yeah, Cody, your team sucks. But Liam, I'll be happy to see you in the playoffs. It'll be fun. On to a game that does not matter because you both kind of suck this year. The Muller Bros. The Muller Bros. Nolan or no, Patrick, you came out on top on this one. Good for you. Patrick, you're usually such a solid fantasy player. Yeah, this year though, I mean, you did okay. You got another week to. You could break. You could be 500. That'd be sweet. But you know, just didn't do good enough to beat old KJ here. And to be honest, I loved being ahead of Patrick in the draft. I think I said this in my last video, but I was pulling from the Patrick draft book because I'm not scared to admit it. You gotta take strategies if you're not doing well to do well. And one thing I've noticed about Patrick, he's always got Kelsey, and he goes for Steelers players. I didn't go for Steelers players this year, but I took your fantasy strad and I went for Hill, I went for Kelsey, and I figured, throw Hill into that combo. Can't fail, and so yeah, thank you. And I know it broke your heart when I took him and Tyreek. It crushed it. Hilarious. So yeah, happy about that. Sorry, Patrick. Your team sucks now. But anyway, what happened to Kamara? Did he just fall off? I mean, he's been doing solid all year, but God damn it, you stupid fucking computer. Oh no, he's still putting up. I mean, these last 3 weeks are nothing to write home about. Don't worry, he's playing Tampa this week. He'll probably get 40 points. Although their defense has been killing it lately, and they're probably going to run the table and make the playoffs, so watch out. And if they do that, they will win the Super Bowl, which is the best part. But yeah, you guys are irrelevant. I don't know what else to say. What's Ricky Bobby say? If you're not first, you're last. All right. I guess I'm not in first right now either, but yeah, this is getting awkward. Should probably go to the next game. You guys are that bad. I don't really want to talk about it anymore. Speaking of bad, I lost to David. David, quit trying. I know I just gave a spiel about respecting you for trying when you don't need to, but I could really use this win. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm still locked. About 95% sure I'm still locked. But I'd rather be 100% sure, and you ruined that certainty for me. So fuck you. Let's see how you beat me. By 2.5 points. Could I have beat you? Yeah, if I would have played Godwin. For upcoming years, I will say Chris Godwin should be on everyone's radar. He is actually a fucking beast for like a number 3 wideout, playing behind Evans and Deshaun Jackson. As number 3 wideout, I mean, look at these numbers. Yeah, he's got some duds in there. But he does okay. He's a solid flex option, and in that Bucs offense, once they get rid of that dumbass fucking fill-in-the-blank Jameis Winston, has a competent quarterback, I'll be very happy. But yeah, good player. Should have played him. I would have won, but whatever. Can't expect that. You can't expect Tyreek and Julio to put up fucking 8 points total. That's bullshit. Not as much bullshit as Billy's Drew Brees, Michael Thomas, Mark Ingram combo. That's funny. But yeah, still bullshit. Well, he ended up winning anyway, so whatever. But yeah, good job, David. You beat me. Does that get you out of the sacco yet? No, not yet. Who the fuck? All right, let's talk about this. Who is Dante Pettis? Motherfucker. Yeah. Oh, okay. He scored more points this week in all combined weeks, I think. Let's see. 18. Okay. Not quite because of this 13 right there. But still, What the fuck, David? Out of all the players you choose to beat me with, this is the guy. Truly, truly upsets me. It will for a while. And you started River or Russell over Rivers. Nice. That was a good call. That was the win right there, in all honesty. Good for you. Smart playing, David. I give you that. But fuck you at the same time for beating me. All right. Let's look at the standings. Things are pretty interesting this year. It is very weighted, but that top five it's crucial right now. And not only this fight for the playoffs, the fight for the top scoring leader, because that will come down to the wire, I think. If you guys are blind or stupid, I'll lay it out for you. It's between Liam and I. He's beat me by 12, 13-ish points. So, yeah, $100 on the line right there for David and I. I mean, unless Drew comes out of a week like I had and drops a 200 burger, he's not involved, but you never know. He could do something crazy and sneak in. So, Drew, I guess you're still in there too. But as of right now, we've got Liam, me, Drew, Greg in the playoffs with Billy fighting for a spot. If we look at the schedule this week, Drew and Billy are playing each other. Winner of that, I think, makes the playoffs. Winner of that makes the playoffs. And then Greg decides his own fate. So Greg, just go ahead and lose. And everything will be fine from there. And I think Liam and I are locked, so it's going to be interesting. Billy and Drew's game is going to be exciting. Stay tuned. What is the prediction of it? Not that it matters, but 22-point prediction, but yeah, that doesn't mean shit. Billy, I'm going to give you the nod on this one, though. Drew's team's just too hurt, which is really unfortunate. And that really sucks, Drew. Thank you for that trade again. But yeah, I'm going to give Billy the nod into the playoffs. Should be exciting. Let's see what else is going on there. Anything else interesting? Who's going for the Sacco? So I don't know what your all's tiebreaker situation is, but Cody, it looks like you are the Sacco. Man, I'm sorry. That sucks. It really does. I hope we can all be mature about this, though, and not make fun of him for being in last. You know, he's a friend of ours. He doesn't deserve that kind of backlash, okay, guys? Should give Cody a break. Leave Brittany alone. Yeah, very exciting stuff, though. Patrick, oof, man. I want to say you just missed it, but you kind of did not just miss it. You kind of just sucked, along with Nolan and Dan and David and Cody. All right, that's really it. That's all I've got. Cheers. It wasn't a great video. I didn't put much thought into it. Just want to get something out there before you all fucking came at me like an angry mob and stomped my face in outside my front porch for not making this video. Yeah. Liam, I'll be getting on cost here in a minute. Who else is on, or whoever else is on? Let's fucking go. Blackout. Let's get a win. I'm not sure, but it's pretty close to the point where Kenzie may leave me if I play any more Call of Duty. So the plan is to play as much as I can. But yeah, it's getting out of hand. I need to stop. Um, I'll like go to bed and like I'll hear something in the kitchen, and it'll be a noise that reminds me of something out of Call of Duty. I'm like, is that a sensor dart? I'm like, okay, no, I gotta stop playing. I gotta get into the real world real quick. But yeah, I'm about to go enjoy myself one of these. For any of you non-Yamada League members watching this video on YouTube, this is filled with crack. Crack, a little bit of meth. Uh, the good stuff. Stuff that I like to partake on. Yeah. Peace, boys.